Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. We are back with the Italian Championship. In qualifying, I got second place on the grid for the second time in a row. UnseemlyHorse is back to second pole position of the year, and joining us on the front row of the grid for the first time is SacredMeerkat. I can't quite remember the second grid, but I remember there was like Vampish and Big Glitchman on there. I can't remember who the other one is, probably on Marsazza. Here we are, getting ready for the start of the US Grand Prix. Lights are on, and we're off. Does that say SacredMeerkat wasn't on? Next was it was on Marsazza. Anyway, up into turn one. Didn't really know when breaking up. Marsazza broke himself quite a bit there, and he's off the track. I'm up the inside of UnseemlyHorse, and I'm leading into turn two. And crucially, I'm leading into the flip-flop section. Vampish just fell off. UnseemlyHorse nearly went into the back of us there. We go through the lefts and rights, lefts and rights of COTA. ASO has fell off. That's a shame. Soldatus fell off. Glitchman, my teammate, is in second place at the moment, so he's doing well. Overran a bit wide there through turn 8. Through turn 9. Going down into the faster turn. Now Marsazza's fell off. That is big. He was on the front row fight, with a possible chance to fight for the podium. That could put him out. I've run a bit wide through turn 11. A bit of a wheelie coming out of the hairpin. Down the back straight, which is well over a kilometre long. Hitting over 210 mile an hour. Glitch goes up the inside, but I'm going to cut back underneath him. It's nice to see my teammate battling up the front. He has struggled a bit with this game, but it seems like he's starting to click with it. Just waiting for that moment when UnseemlyHorse is going to predictably pass him. There we go, as I speak of it. Under the Red Bull Bridge. Through the Istanbul section of the triple right-handers. Glitchman's retaken UnseemlyHorse, so he is doing me quite a big favour here, and keeping UnseemlyHorse at bay. Did a very good job. So cross the line to start lap 2. Vampish just fell off again. That is not really what he'll be wanting. He is now he is second to last. It's an absolute catastrophe for him. UnseemlyHorse has finally passed Glitchman. Will he be able to stay in front of him? Well, SacredMeerkat's gone past him now, so that seems to have put Glitch's charge for second place out of the running at the moment. But the gap is 0.9 of a second over UnseemlyHorse, which at this stage is pretty good. Because like the past 2 races, it's always been UnseemlyHorse who has the good start, gets away, and I'm chasing him. But now the roles have been reversed. Through turn 11, coming out below wheelie again. Yes, I will, but not as badly. The gap is now just over a second, bad fighting margin. Soldatus fell off again. Oh dear, breaking into turn 12. Soldatus rage quit. Oh dear. It's not been a good day. Marsazza's 7th, he'll be wanting to do the best he can to climb up the order. Vampish has got himself up to 5th. Marsazza's fell off again. Not really want to have ran a bit wide for turn 15. UnseemlyHorse now once again 0.9 behind. This round, once again, tire temperatures will come into effect. Into the final corner. And I've done a 2 minute .6. I'm guessing UnseemlyHorse has done a better lap time than that. Yeah, it smashed me by about half a second. This is sort of what I was expecting. In time trial, UnseemlyHorse's pace was absolutely ridiculous. He was about a second faster than everyone else. But I didn't really know about race pace, and it seems like UnseemlyHorse has got very good race pace. And the one sector he was always able to gain on me in qualifying was sector 1. I was always about 3/10 slower than him on my best lap, so yeah, now you see he's chopped it down to half a second now. Vampish has crashed again. It is not going well for the guy who was battling with me 2 years ago at this track for the win. Running wide through turn 11. UnseemlyHorse is not close enough to make a move. Not managed to wheelie out that corner. Over the bumps. Vampish has disconnected or rage quit. I'm guessing rage quit. Into turn 12. UnseemlyHorse is all over the back of me. Am I just keeping him at bay? Or is he just sitting behind me, understanding where I'm fast, where I'm slow, so he can take me in a couple of laps time like I did at Qatar and Argentina? Another thing to point out, so far, in all the races, despite the fact there's only been 2, 3 if you count the draft race, whoever's been on pole position has gone on to win the race. So, UnseemlyHorse is the favourite to win this one. Under the Kenwood sign through the final corner. UnseemlyHorse with another fastest lap. And Marsazza's crashed again. We've still got the battle of SacredMeerkat and Glitch for 3rd place. Through those 2 fighting. But the one thing that is the most worrying about this track is for these hairpin type corners. If you shift down into 1st gear a bit too aggressively or you use too much rear brake, it can easily lock up the rear and then you're down. Through turn 10. With a bit wide, you see the rear stepping out. So I've run a bit wide because I'm not risking the chance of falling off. I'd rather just go really wide than fall off. Into the biggest braking point of the circuit. Rear coming out again, but not as bad. I am just waiting to see that orange Honda to just pop out of nowhere on the inside. He's still there in the background. At one, it's 4 attempts, so he's staying with me. So I don't think it's going to be a race where I just get into a rhythm and clear off. Simple as. You see the front tyre is perfectly fine with temperature. The rear tyre is now at the cut-off point of 140 degrees. The pace has gone to, I don't know what to say, has gone better now to a 2:01, so I'm sort of doing near enough on UnseemlyHorse's pace. Whether he's got something else in store, just don't know. I've messed up there through turn 2 and he's going to be even closer now. If you mess up one of these corners, you messed up all of them. I've managed to make sure to compromise best I can. It's now just over 3.5 attempts. I'm trying to defend all the places I think UnseemlyHorse might have a go at a move. And just try not to lock up the rear or run wide off the curbs or something, because the curbs are quite lethal at this track as well. I say that and I go over it. But that curve's not too bad. Oh, we've managed to extend the gap to 6 attempts there, so I've done a pretty good second sector. Turning in for turn 12. Seems to go a little bit wide there, looking at the map and from what I could hear of the Honda engine. Glitchman and SacredMeerkat still fighting for third place. Looking at the back there, one's dive bombing another. Now you see I do take second gear for that corner, which is like, oh, you're ruining your exit speed. But it's doing two things. It's one, saving tyre temperature, and two, it's saving me the chance of either high siding out the corner or locking the rear into the corner and falling off. So I would rather, be safe in the race than have the chance of falling off. Marsazza's jumped into 5th place, and SacredMeerkat's fell off. That has sort of ruined the battle for 3rd place there, and the gap's now just over 3/4 of a second, which I wasn't really expecting. It's UnseemlyHorse struggling with some concentration, or did he just have a bad lap? We'll have to see. As the rear still wobbling all over the place. Return 7. It's now 9/10. I'm on a bit of a roll here. I'm starting to make a little bit of a break. I mean, there is only 4 and a bit laps left. Glitchman's fell off now, so that's done wonder. That's done wonders for SacredMeerkat as he goes past him. Now, what's the gap between me and UnseemlyHorse? It is now a second. I've managed to go from 0.3 to a second. Glitchman and SacredMeerkat still fighting, but I am getting the hammer down and escaping from UnseemlyHorse as I run wide for turn 12. Not really what I need. SacredMeerkat and Glitch, they're still fighting. I'm sure that's going to carry on for the rest of the race. I mean, I wish I could get those perspectives, but I can't. Now, will I be able to do, which I sort of struggled to do really at Qatar, and that was break away after getting a second gap, which seems to not be able to because UnseemlyHorse has managed to get it back down to 8/10. Just want to make sure I don't make any mistakes. Under the Kenwood Bridge into the final corner. Glitchman and SacredMeerkat still fighting. I would love to be in that camp. Well, no, with those two, yeah, I can imagine that'd be quite aggressive, especially with Glitch. Into turn 1. Gone a little bit wide on the exit, but not too bad. I managed to get my tyre temperature just under 40 degrees there for a moment. From side to side, UnseemlyHorse definitely caught me up a bit there. SacredMeerkat and Glitch there will be as from group battle. I wish I could see 6/10 now. Yeah, need to come down. I am pushing. I'm pushing, but in a very controlled way, because COTA can bite you quite badly. Oh God! Front nearly went there. Oh, it's nearly sank then. Seen the front dip. Could have been it. That could have been a race over. Went into turn 12. Have I just got enough of a cushion to keep this lead? I don't think I do. When I was practicing, I was doing some experimenting with the gears, obviously, which is why I'm taking second for a lot of them, and the rear brake, and I'm just trying to not use the rear brake as much as possible so I don't lock up the rear tyre. Into the final corner. I'm definitely keeping a gap, and I set the fastest lap of the race. You see I went a bit to the left there because I could tell that the bike was going to wheelie instantly, so I've got to keep a bit leaned over to minimise the wheelie. Through the bumpy turn 2. Through 3, then 4, then 5, and 6. Under the DHL sign, through 7. It's now 0.7 of a second. Turn 8, and I've ran wide as well. Turn 9. MotoGP is sort of starting to close it down now. Keeping the pressure on me. This is... Ooh, lost the rear there, I'm definitely feeling the pressure. Glitchman's fell off again. Oh, it's a disaster. Oh, battle might have been ruined. We'll have to see. It's up to 1.3 seconds. I don't know what's happened to UnseemlyHorse there, but he's had a bit of a tragic sector 2 there compared to me. That might just be enough. I mean, last time it was this kind of situation with this kind of gap, and UnseemlyHorse went and hit the floor. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. But I just want to control the gap. Make sure they make no mistakes. As I run wide a bit, but I've managed to cut it back to the apex, that's fine. Still 1.3 seconds, so... Have I got this dialed in? SacredMeerkats fell off. You couldn't write this, could you? So the glitch are going to be reignited in their battle. Through the penultimate corner I go for the third... For the third... Well, I don't know what I'm saying. Glitchman's fell off again. Oh, well, Marsazza's jumped into 4th somehow. That's a crazy comeback. It's still 1.3 seconds between me and UnseemlyHorse. Into turn 1. Still just trying not to make any mistakes. I'm not really making any. Maybe I'm just wheeling out a couple of corners, but that's just natural. Trying to stay away from the curbs. Especially for this section, because if you hit the curbs, you're either going to go flying off the track and on the floor, or you're going to get your front wheel lifted and understeer. So it's now 1.8 seconds. The gap is opening. This is looking good. Coming up the hill and coming back down where Remy Gardner crashed in qualifying this year. Into turn 11. Done that fine. UnseemlyHorse has fell off. He's managed to do it again. He's managed to fall off when he was sort of tailing off of me. I'm guessing he just... My guess is he locked up the rear, but he didn't know. It's now 5.8 seconds. I've just got to now make sure I just don't fall off. I don't go too slow. Just got to keep going at the pace I'm already going, but maybe I can afford to take it a little bit slower. Relax a bit, but not too much. That's when mistakes can happen. Yeah, I've lacked a bit of concentration there from seeing UnseemlyHorse crashing. So that's the 3rd time he's fell off in 3 races, and 2 in the main races. One, well, both being his fault really. No, unless it's round 3 in it. Yeah, that's the 3rd time he's fell off in 3 races. Crashed at COTA on the last lap. Fell off at Argentina trying to overtake me. Wiping me out, unfortunately, and then he's crashed here again on lap 9. As we start the final lap, Glitchman and Marsazza now fighting for 4th place, so at least Glitch is having a fun time, I guess, with his battles. It may not be for a podium, which I'm sure he won't be happy about, but I hope that my teammate can achieve 4th position. Turn 3. No, I thought, oh, his glitch just fell off. Oh, it's a shame. Under DHL bridge. I'm still on hot pace through sector 1. What's the gap now? 6 seconds. I mean, with that kind of gap, UnseemlyHorse is going to have to hope that I foul off at live under quick corners. Into turn 11, this is when UnseemlyHorse crashed 1 lap ago. I managed to stay on. going over the bumps, down the back straight, under the Red Bull sign. It's now 5.988, so it's a bit of an insignificant detail now, really, unless I fall off. 7 corners to go. 6. Now 5. 4 more corners to go and 1 sector. Simosic has fell off. Not really seen any news of him this whole race, unfortunately. Through the triple right-handers for the final time. He's now up to 6.4 seconds. This is surely in the bag. Through the penultimate corner. Vorderback's got a bit wobbly there. Into the final corner. Just keep it all together. Out the final corner. I do a bit of a wheelie and I have won my second race of the season. And UnseemlyHorse will undoubtedly finish second. Wow, what a race that was. Got quite a decent start for once. Got into the lead. Took me a couple of laps just to get up to speed with the tyre temperatures, and then I was away. Away and UnseemlyHorse stuck with me, but then the last few laps I was able just to put some good laps together, and then he was just not able to keep up with me and he ended up falling off because of it. So the results are me in first place, UnseemlyHorse in second, SacredMeerkat in third, Marsazza in fourth, Glitchman fifth, ASO46 Evo in seventh, in sixth, Simosic in seventh, Vampish and Soldato, I think, rage quit. Also, Bastono was meant to be in the race, but he disconnected during qualifying, so he will be gaining points. So that is a good thing. And now on to the championship standings. So, it is me in first place with 70 points. Second, 5 points behind me is UnseemlyHorse. Third place with 42 points is Marsazza. Fourth is SacredMeerkat with 40. Fifth is Vampish with 27. That DNF is really hitting badly there. Glitchman remains in sixth with 21 points. ASO46 Evo remains in seventh with 20 points. Bastono has jumped to 8th place with 17 points. Simosic has jumped to 9th with 15 points. Brendan Muller, with only doing 1 race, has dropped to 10th. And Soldato is now 11th with 7 points. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and see you at the ref next week. See you.